At the end of Halloween, Michael Myers is still out there. We pick up immediately with the sequel, Halloween 2.
3 teenagers have been found murdered in a house in the northwest section of Haddonfield.
He's back.
Did you like Halloween? Good, because there is more of The Night He Came Home. Let's take a look at Halloween 2. We get a nice little recap, and we pick up where the last film ended.
I've been trick-or-treated to death tonight.
You don't know what death is.
Loomis catches up with Sheriff Brackett.
I shot him 6 times. This guy.
I guess Michael has never heard the phrase, respect your elders, because he steals an old lady's knife.
3 of the victims are teenagers, 2 girls and a boy. Police are searching.
It doesn't take long for him to break his new knife in. Laurie has been transported to the hospital, and you can tell that she is still in shock.
No. Please don't fall asleep.
Loomis thinks that he has seen Michael, and he tries to stop him, but this happens. Here's to you, Ben Tramer. Here's to you.
The arms of the angel.
Sheriff Brackett sees that his daughter Annie is dead, and he blames Loomis.
What have you done?
I haven't done anything.
You let him out!
Michael is roaming the streets. This scene with Bud always cracks me up.
Don't make me cry. I need your pie.
Michael is in the hospital, moving around undetected.
Carr, Mrs. Carr, 9:30 tomorrow morning.
The security guard, he gets hammered. Michael kills Bud, and he turns up the water temperature, and he dunks Karen's head into the water, drowning and scalding her to death. Janet finds Dr. Mixter dead, and she's next. Michael enters Laurie's room, and she isn't there. Laurie is wandering the halls of the hospital, and Nurse Jill finds her, but you know what they say, the best surprises always sneak up from behind. Marion Chambers tells Dr. Loomis something very important.
That girl, that Strode girl, that's Michael Myers' sister.
Laurie sees Loomis and the others pull up, and she tries to scream for help.
Help me!
She finally makes it inside, but Michael is right behind her. Loomis shoots Michael, and the marshal goes to check on Michael, and he gets his throat slit by a scalpel. He got Michael busts through the door and stabs Loomis. Laurie grabs the gun that Loomis gave her earlier and shoots Michael, and she's a pretty damn good shot. Laurie and Loomis fill up the room with flammable gas. Loomis tells Laurie to get out of there, and Loomis ignites the gas.
It's time, Michael.
That was Halloween 2, and I think this right here is a very good sequel, one of my favorite sequels of the entire franchise and just the horror genre. I think it is the right way to do the sequel. It feels more of like a continuation of the first film than, you know, a film that takes place 20, 30, 40 years later. You get more of The Night He Came Home, and I love it. Now, there are quite a few differences, even though it's supposed to take place immediately after the first film. The Shape, Michael Myers, is not played by Nick Castle. Now, if they would have had him in it, it would have felt a little bit more like the same night, but they had Dick Warlock. And a lot of people are split on Dick, no pun intended, that he may be a little bit too robotic for the role. I never had a problem with it. I think Michael looks really good in the movie. A little, you know, the mask is a little tight on his face, but overall, I really dig the look, and Michael is dangerous in this movie. He is just killing people left and right, and this one definitely is a lot more gorier than the original. With this movie, you get, you know, the family ties with Michael and Laurie being related, being brother and sister. I personally have never minded this. I know it's a huge issue now, but I actually kind of liked that this was included in this movie because it gives you a little bit of info, but it doesn't completely take away from Michael, he's still very creepy in this movie, if not creepier in this movie than he was in the original. So I like that aspect. I've never been bothered by that. I love the theme, the opening with the skull and the pumpkin, just badass. When I think of Halloween, I do also think of Halloween 2. I think it is a great sequel, and definitely a worthy sequel to the original film, in my opinion. So if you've never checked out Halloween 2, I highly recommend you check it out. And stay tuned, because we're going to be taking a look at Halloween 3.